been seeing me on live section most times. But your girl is here. Anyway, it's your girl again, beeson TV. And this is where we talk about real love, real life, and no filter, okay? So I wanted to join in for this live section. I'm going to make sure that I do this live section at least once in a week. I'm going to try my best that even if I'm not consistent with every other thing, I'm just going to try to take you guys along my life, okay? So I want you to join in. I want you to join in. I want you to like just join in. Let's start this live session. Let's discuss about life relationship issues. So what we'll do in our live section is that most times we'll bring all the relationship problems that happen during the week, then we'll come here, we'll come and solve them, right? I am going to prefer a solution, but if you have a contrary opinion about what we can do to that problem, then you can also give us the solution, okay? So it's not necessarily means that I have to be the one up here doing all the talking. You too, you can join me, you can say something. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. So I'm going to try and share this live section to other people so that they can join in. Yeah, so that they can join in. So that they can join in. I'm going to try as much as possible to share this live section. Please, let's join in. I'm waiting for you guys all. So I want people to join, okay? I want people to join, okay? I want people to join so that we can just so I try as much as possible to share to other people so that they can join in for this live section. So without wasting much of my time, I'm going to try as much as possible to I'm going to try as much as possible to make sure that this is as attractive or interactive as ever. So please and please, these are life problems, okay, that come into this place. So we need to profile solution, okay? We need to profile solution. So I'll be reading out our the problems we had throughout the week, people reaching out to us, people asking us for questions, and then I would also like you to drop your opinion below, right? Drop your opinion, and as you're joining this section you can just say hi, hello, you can wave to me. I'm here so that I can see as much people that are joining in. So first of all, the first thing we'll be addressing today, so I already have them on my phone, and so that we can just be talking to each issue. So the first one we're going to talk about is this guy rejected my friend because her body count is up to 20. I honestly don't think this is a valid reason to reject someone if you genuinely love her. So I will drop my opinion, then you to drop your opinion in the comments. Drop your opinion in the comments. So this guy rejected. So this is someone reaching out saying that the guy rejected his her friend because of her body count. Well, I don't blame the guy, neither do I blame the lady. First of all, I'm going to talk about the fears of the guy. So I feel like the guy might be feeling like he doesn't want a situation whereby he's going to start what he cannot finish, if you know what I mean. Can you guys hear me? the network is really bad, but we are going to try as much as possible to work with this, right? So the guy said, this guy rejected your friend because her body count is 20. Say, I don't blame the guy. First of all, the guy might be thinking that for you to have 20 body counts, like, how old are you that you're already having 20 body counts? So it means that he's scared of the future. And at the same time, I also blame the guy, because if you claim you love someone, you can do away with the person's past, right? You can do away with the person's past. You can forgive the person. Like, if you know that you cannot cope with the person's past, then I don't see any point in what you're doing, right? I don't see any point. So if you're saying because of body count you are not going to marry this person, well, it's your choice to make, but at the same time you need to count your cost, because I won't tell you to go ahead, neither will I tell you count your cost. If you know that the person body count is a no or a negotiable, is a non-negotiable for you, feel free to actually work out, right? Feel free to work out without necessarily feeling guilty. Feel free to work out. But if you know that you love the person sincerely and you can't cope with the past, because maybe it's her past, maybe in her past life, she just meets a guy randomly and then do you get? And then, so I'm saying that if that's the case scenario, let us know. But I honestly think that is a valid reason. If he knows that he cannot cope with it, for someone that has 20 body count, if we honestly know that he cannot cope with it, my dear, he's going to run. That's it. He's going to run. He's going to run. So I don't know what you guys think about this. That, do you think that body count is a criteria or something somebody should just say, because of that I'm not getting married to this person? So we'll move to the next one. That's the first one. Another one that came was like, I can never date a man that cannot help you financially. When you're broke, when you're broke is a waste of time. Well, I always say this, fine. Dating a man that cannot help you financially when you're broke is a waste of time. Yes, I will say that for me, it depends on the scenario. Let's say you're purposely doing that wickedness when I'm broke, you cannot help me, you cannot be responsible for me financially in whatever way, or even without me telling you that I'm broke, and you cannot even like say, oh, what can I do to help you? Fine, I will say, this person, it might not be reasonable. I remember there was a time in my life that I had this guy that when I make my hair, he's going to say, baby, your hair is so nice, your hair is so beautiful. And then he knows that by that time I was still trying to figure out myself. I wasn't working, I wasn't doing anything as at then. But he will always admire my hair, and not even say for one day and say, let me assist or let me contribute towards the money used in making the hair. So for me, I feel like is a no somehow, but at the same time, if the person has like, maybe it's not usually like that, maybe that they don't have money, okay, because maybe the both of you are broke at the same time, okay, it's understandable. But I think that you can also financially responsible, sorry, being financially responsible is also a way of showing your babe that you love her, right? Is a way of showing your babe that you love her. So you should also, at least as a guy, show your girl love, and as a lady too as well. It can be anybody. So it's not that dating a man that cannot help you, dating a woman also that cannot help you when you're financially broke too, is I think it's vice versa, okay? It's vice versa. So as long as you want me to, I should be supportive, the lady should be supportive as well, the guy also should be supportive. If you have any contrary opinion, I want you to drop it in the comment section. I think the network is not allowing me see the people that are coming in, but you can just drop your comments. I want to see if it will pop up. So just drop your comments. I want to know what you think. Can you date a guy that cannot help you financially when you are broke? Or is there a criteria, like is there your standard or a criteria to which you can date a guy? Is it that if he's not financially capable you can't date him? Or is there a level to these things? Is there a level to these things? So I want to really know. But for me, I feel like if you know that you cannot cope, like you know that, oh, you cannot date a broke guy, fine. But you know that in one of my videos I've also said that dating a broke guy, like, broke guy doesn't mean that he doesn't have money, but there are some people that they don't have the cash at hand, but they have the connection, they have the tendency, they are really working so hard. Okay, they are working so hard to make sure that they become something at the end, something really reasonable to feed the family and their wives or and their girlfriend. But if it's those ones that are just lazing around, sitting around, thinking that, oh, one girl will just come and be responsible for you financially or something, that one is not good. But if you see a potential, it might necessarily be that he has not started earning what he wants to earn, but if you see a potential, I think you should go for it, right? Even though he doesn't have all the millions you think he should have. So another one I want to talk about was a celebrity who said that if you are not serving in any church service, you can't marry me. See, I think that one thing I've come to know about this relationship thing is that not all advice is for you. I always say this, not all advice is for you. Your own is what? Pick the one that is for you and leave the rest. The reason why I said that is that this person specifically said that she's not going to serve in any, she's not going to marry anybody who is not in a department. Maybe she feels like when you are in a department, you'll be accountable to someone. Like maybe she feels like when you're in a department, you'll be accountable to someone, you'll be like, you'll be somebody that though it doesn't, I will say that it doesn't necessarily mean, because I've seen people who serve in the church and then their attitude is not something we can write home about, okay? But I'm just saying that if this girl is saying that if you are not serving, she has her reasons and she has her valid reasons, so nobody should come forward and say, okay, so if you are not, she did not even say that. I remember when I was in school, then there's this my friend, she always tell me that if the person I want to marry is not from so, like this particular region, this particular church, this particular church, this particular church, I cannot cope. She always says it. It's not because she feels like, so it's not because she feels like, oh, that she's trying to discriminate, but I think she's coming from a point of, right, she's coming from a point of, I think she's coming from a point of, saying, if you're on this life, I want you to double tap so that other people can get the notification and also join in, right? And also join in for this live section. So I also strongly feel like if she says this, then if you're not serving, don't even bother to go to tell her that. If you are not serving, don't bother to go and tell her that, oh sister, I like you or something, because she has clearly said that anybody that is not serving in the church or in a department, she cannot marry you. So, and that's because another thing is that it depends on the kind of person you are. If you're a person of purpose, if you're a person of vision, if you have a long way you're going to, if you have, like, if you are called, I understand what I mean when I say if you are called and you know that you are called and you know that your journey is still far, you know that somebody that is not serving actually might not understand, so might not even have an idea. It's just like some actress and actor, they'll say that I don't want to get married to someone that is not in the same career line as us, because the person that is in the same career line, they tend to understand more than the one that is not. So some people will say, so that is just a case scenario. So can you marry anybody that is not in any church department? Can you marry the person? So we'll move on to the next one. I said this one was from Eric, right? Eric, he said, I really don't think it's a good idea to go ahead and marry someone who very clearly loves and adores a pastor or church leader more than she does you. I think it's an incredible unwise thing to do, especially when they have shown you, and in some cases I've told the man point blank that your views and opinion come second to that of the person. And this one I can't say, this one is kind of controversial because it's a two-way thing, right? If you see your partner as someone you can respect as your pastor, it's a good thing and it's a beautiful thing. I can say that, very beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, but at the, at the same time, I'll say that for me, I feel like this is coming from a lady. This is coming from a lady that maybe she respects her pastor, her bishop, more than the person she wants to settle down with, or the person that is even her husband. You know, some people that when they are in church, they try to pretend respect their man of God, papa, 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 my lord. And when they get home, they can't even reciprocate that to their partner. So I feel like, well, I think they are in two different places. The place of a pastor also is different from the place of your husband, even though the Bible says that your husband is the priest of the home, right? So we both have our places. So I'm saying that don't pretend to any one of them. Respect your pastor, respect your husband. Don't compare each other. That's one thing I don't really put my hand. I don't like comparing this and this. I don't compare. So I'm saying I don't compare my pastor and my husband. I just respect them very well. I respect my pastor as my pastor, and I respect my husband as my husband. So I think this question is for those people that maybe they are overly seconding that. Like for example, now I remember there was a time people, like there was a situation where there was a mentor like mentoring a someone in relationship and all of that, and then they discovered that there is this initially that the both of them, they are always receiving lectures, the lady from the woman, the guy the guy from the man. So it now happened that something happened, and then the teachings from the both of them, right, sometimes separately, right, it now started bringing issue in their own relationship because they refuse to talk about it. They refuse to weigh their options. Have you forgotten that no two family is the same thing, no two relationship is the same thing? Yes, I love you, you love me, and all of that, but my relationship might be different from your relationship. What my partner can handle might be different from what how your partner is going to handle or relate it. So I'm saying that it's just like that kind of scenario. So I haven't listened to the pastor, and then you and your partner still did not sit down to agree on what you want to pick and the one you want to throw away. That's what it is. So I'm saying that respect your pastor, okay, and also respect your husband or your partner to be, is very important. They are two separate, offices. So respect them simultaneously, right? So respect them simultaneously. So I feel like you guys, that kind of thing, they should talk about it, they should communicate. They should communicate. So another story I heard was what another story I heard was about a girl and a guy, and they were dating, and then something came up, and then they broke up with each other, right? Only for the ex to meet his girlfriend on his father's birthday party. Kasala one boss, like God abeg, God abeg, to meet that person in your father's birthday party, and it happens to be the father's girlfriend. So it happens to be that soon to be stepmom, okay? It's really a lot, right? I feel like it's really, really a lot for that person in that situation. So, but the father is saying that, oh, I love this girl and I'm going to marry. And the son is saying that this is my ex now. And the girl, thank God, what saved the girl was that she communicated her past to the man that she was dating, the father. And that's why it's very important. I know that there are some parts that are not necessary, right? I know that there are some parts that are not necessary, but at the same time, I know that there are some situations I feel like there are some situations also that you just need to tell your partner about the past, especially when you know that maybe this thing will affect you guys' relationship in the long run. It's better to say it than to not be keeping it. Someone will not come and wake up one morning and say, I want to blackmail you. So what do you guys think about all of this topic I've stated on grounds? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm not seeing the comment section, and this is ridiculous that I'm not seeing the comments. So I want you to drop your comment, what you think. I want you to drop it. I want to know all the story I've said. What do you think? If you want me to say it again, you can just let me know by putting it in the live section, right? Please, guys, hold on a bit. So I'm back. Sorry. So I'm back. So I want to know what you think, right? I want to know what you guys think about this. So I know that because we're just starting this new, and there's like a new there's like no enough publicity, right? But it is what it is. We're starting, and I know that fact that I'm not talking to myself, but I know that a lot of people will still comment on this video. So I'm not afraid to start. I'm just starting. So we are told to use live most of the time. So I'm just starting in whatever way I feel I can. I know some people say, what is she doing? What is she talking about? But it's okay. Bible says that though the beginning might be little, but the later ends. So I'm not really feeling bad that there are no much people, right? I'm not feeling bad, okay? I'm not feeling bad. I'm just grateful to God because this has been on my mind since, and then I've been postponing, but I decided to just do it today, and I'm here. And God is helping us. God is helping us. So I want you guys comment. Oh, I'm not seeing any of the comments. I think the network is reading. So I'm trying to use my second phone to connect so that I can see you guys' question, right? Yeah, tell me. Because the network is really bad. Because I'm not even seeing those who are joining in. I know I'm not seeing. This is really bad. But like I said, this girl is not discouraged. People have been, I'm so sorry. So I'm going to be joining. Oh, straight kid lover, Danla Mohammed, how are you? Say hi. Okay. I'm saying hi because the network made me, I'm not seeing properly, so, but I'm going to be liking you guys' comments. Okay. Hi, beautiful people. The network was not making me see you guys before, but I'm trying to I'm trying to connect with you guys via the other phone, okay? So I want you to drop in the comment section. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? How are you? I'm fine, fine, thank you. Downha Mohammed. Oh, fine, thank you. I have stray kid lovers saying hi, hi, hi. Hi, so I just want to say that this is a start, right? This is a start. This is a start. This is a start. But I'm not gonna give up. We're 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 not gonna give up. So I want you to watch this live section, even though I might not stay here for that long. Watch it too and drop your own opinion later or now. So I want you to double tap so that I can see. Perfect. What? Oh, okay. So I will be promoting like the live section more so that other people can join in so that we can put our heads together and provide solutions to people, okay? Because people really need us. People really need someone to solve this problem for them. People really need someone. People really need someone. So because of that, I'm not going to relent, okay? So thank you for all those who joined in today. I really want to say thank you so much. You guys are the realest OG, okay? See you in my next one, same time, next week Saturday. Bye for now. Bye for now. doing so well. Since you're doing so well, 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 since you're doing so well. Since you're doing so well, 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 since you're doing so well. Since you're doing so well, 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 since you're doing so So guys, bye for now. See you next week again. Bye.